Hi guys, so here we are today with Konstantin, the one leading us all the way to the summit of Mount Elbrus, and we're at the base camp in Russia, which is around 2,300 meters, which is incredible. It's a lot of luxury which I have not expected here, and it's like I met so many people here, which is like so cool. And now let's talk more about Konstantin. So I met him yesterday and I realized like when I was first landed in Russia, I expected my guy to be like 40 or 50 years old. Usually that's a normal thing, right? So I was actually kind of surprised when I knew he was 21 years old and he already had so much accomplishments under his belt. Like climbing Elbrus 8 times and you summited 5 times and you did a ski traverse. You did a traverse
and ski from the west side.
Summit.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I mean, like for your age, that's a lot. So, at what age did you actually go in the mountains?
So in the mountains, first time it was not like a mountain. It was like hills near 1,000 meters. Yeah. So it was at 12 years. Yeah, 12 years. It was Caucasus. Yes, but it was pre-mountains of Caucasus. And after then, 5 times, I was in pre-mountains with before my 18 years. Yes, but at 16, I was with my family in Alps. Yes, and near Mont Blanc from Italian side. Yeah, it was really beautiful, really incredible. And after then, I decided that I'll be a mountaineer because it's really beautiful. Yes, it just took my soul.
right, totally feel you there.
Yes.
So that's when you heard your calling to be in the mountains.
Yeah, so I tried to start learn mountaineering when I was 17. Yes, but in Russia we have some problems with medicine and insurance. Yeah, because mountaineering is a sport. Yes, it's extreme sport.
Right.
Yes, and in Russia you can go to extreme sport only from 18 years. Yeah, before this it's really dangerous because you can't make insurance for it. You can't, and it's unofficial.
So you had to wait until you reached 18 to become a professional.
Yeah, so I started train in mountaineering classes when I was 17. Yes, but after then have an exams, and so after exams, exams took a lot of big part of time.
Right.
Yes, and it was 2 months without mountaineering. Yes. So
at what age did you actually summited Elbrus first?
Summited Elbrus first at 20.
20. That's incredible.
Yeah, so but it was my third season in mountains.
Oh, third season. So you already been there before.
Yes. Yeah, so or second. Third. Yeah.
Nice. So when did you actually like started your career working for this company?
Oh, so it's my second season for working in this company.
Oh, I see. That's pretty good actually. So like last year we started and
now you're thinking about
no, after looking at you, man, I'm so confident that I'll be standing up there. Like I'm really positive.
Okay, that's nice. That's very good.
So my next question is like, after being up there so many times and carving your own path in your life, I'm sure you were not born close to the mountains, right? You were born in St. Petersburg, which is like close to the sea level. So you haven't like really seen mountains while growing up until you've been to the Alps and like you realize that's your calling and everything. So after doing that and being up here in the Elbrus these many times, what was the biggest life lesson you learned?
From Elbrus? So I have 2 lessons from Elbrus. Yes, all of this is of course about dangerous, about the edge of a death. No, not edge, but near this. And so firstly, it was one of my first climbing of Elbrus with client. Yes, so and we had a trouble on the 5,100. Yeah, he just put on snow his body and he can't
move forward.
Yes, and so the lesson from this Because I was a second guide.
Okay.
Yes, because
you were an assistant.
Yeah, I was an assistant, and we decided with the first guide that he will give me the medical kit under the lens rocks. Yes, near the lens rocks.
Right. And the lens rocks is around 5,200 meters?
No, it's 4,700 meters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first part of the lens rocks. And we forgot about it.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
you forgot about the medical kit there.
Yes. I really
yeah.
forgot to take the half of the medical kit from my first guide.
Okay.
Yes, and when the guy is on the snow, yes, what
you didn't know what to do?
I really knew, and I tried to make a radio, walkie-talkie talk with the North Hat. Yes, but at this day, all walkie-talkie radios went to the summit.
Oh,
No radios in the base camp.
Wow. So what you do
in the
then?
North Hat. I'll just take him, throw all baggage on the snow.
Okay.
Yes, just take this guy and
go fast.
Not fast, of course. Because
I mean, like you descent down.
Yes, of course, descent. Of course, only descent.
Yeah.
Only descent.
Yeah.
And so after then, we had a lot of help from another guys, and so all right.
Okay.
all live. All luggage was took by another group, another groups. Yes, and so.
So what did you learn from that experience?
Don't forget about medical kit.
Medical kit. That's the most important one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
Never
important.
forget that.
Dexamethasone, something like this, it's really important in mountains.
Right. Summit is always there. You can go back.
Yes, only for going back. So dexamethasone, it's not about going up.
Right.
It's only to make in descent. Only descent.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so second, it was so the first lesson it was from the first group in the previous season, and second lesson was from the last group of in the previous season.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the last season, in the 2017. Yeah.
2017.
2017.
Last year.
Yeah. Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
And so it was the last. We didn't take a mountain, didn't take a summit because the wind was really hard. So it's a vertical. We went like this.
Okay.
Yes, and it was with snow. Yes.
So it's like heavy winds and snowing. It's kind of like a storm.
It was a storm, but only 2 meters or 2 or 3 meters near the ground.
Okay.
Yes, but upper than 3 meters, it was absolutely clear.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, but in our area, 2 meters. Yes, it was snow, ice, and wind. Okay. Yes, and snow, ice, just in your
hitting your face.
Hitting your face. Yes. It was really bad. We was really slow. We was the fastest group in this day, but it was really slowly. Okay. Yes, and I decided that we will go down because the weather is not going to be good.
Right. It's not enough to reach the summit.
Yes. We hadn't got time to reach the summit.
Right.
Yes, and so I went with an Indian guide.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember the company.
Okay.
So Vivek Shahverdov.
Vivek Shahverdov.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I decided to make a descent, and Vivek told, "Oh, we are going down, and all groups going up." But we know what S is up.
Right.
But they don't know.
Right.
Yeah. So Vivek told me, "Hey, what's wrong? We are going down. We must go up." Group, no, don't worry. All this group will go down. So it is there. Really, all groups went down, and nobody was on the summit.
Okay.
Nobody. So the lesson.
Right. They get the point.
Yeah. So at the last part of the descent, in the coals area, when there is ice coals in the glacier. Yes, it was half of August. Yes, it was the middle of August.
Okay.
Yes. So the road went like straight, up and left and straight.
Okay.
Yeah. I decided to go don't like this and like this.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was in the.
You were in the crevasse?
Yes, I went in the crevasse.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, but so.
But you were roped up with someone else before.
Yes, we was on the rope, but we wasn't. So he was very light.
Okay.
Yes, I was with a big part of luggage. I was with a lot of weather, yeah, with a lot of clothes, a lot of layers, and we had not fixed. Yeah, we had a little bit of rings from rope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
the
bad.
knots, you mean?
Yeah, it's a bad. But I was so lucky in that day.
But was that a big crevasse? Or
Yes, it was really
it was
big
a big
crevasse.
So you had a big fall too?
No.
No.
I just put my arms straight.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes, and backpack and my arms. Just I was on the upside of the crevasse. Yes,
Okay.
under this.
You were really lucky then.
Yes. Wow. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't cross
Yeah.
the crevasse line.
Right. And that happened because you couldn't see there was a crevasse? It was covered with snow or?
Yeah, it was covered by snow.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't see it.
Okay.
Yes, the snow was absolutely clear, but road went boom, boom, boom.
Right. Right, you just
I'll
went
go
straight.
straight.
You didn't follow the trail there.
Yes.
So the lesson was,
So be careful every time.
right, and it's better to make
Every second.
follow the
Every second.
path. Yeah.
Yes. Every millisecond.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Careful,
So
careful, careful.
especially when you're making your own path, right?
Yes. And every time you must to analyzing, yeah, to make analyzation of the ground.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
because
how
it's
do you
really
develop these skills of analyzing everything around you, like looking at the weather, knowing that it's a good time to go forward or it's a good time to turn back? How do you know all that?
So firstly, of course, it's the windy conditions. Yes,
Okay.
if the wind is strong, it's really hard to go up.
Right.
Yeah, because
Sure.
yeah, so when it's snow without windy, it's normal. Yeah, because we know the road, of course.
Right.
We have a GPS tracks. We have a GLONASS and something like this. Yeah, walkie-talkie and a lot of different gadgets to be on the summit in the bad weather.
Okay.
Yes,
Right.
without visibility. Yeah, so
Right.
we can go without visibility to the summit. It's not a problem.
Right.
Yes, but in the windy, when you're going and wind crashed. No, not crashed, but push you.
Yeah,
push
I mean, like
you,
so strong,
push you
so
down.
it's pushing you back.
Yes.
Right.
It's like you told me today. Yes, when small stones. Yeah, when you make 2 steps up and
You go one
going
step down,
to
then
one
it's
step
steep.
down.
Loose
yes.
rock.
2 steps
That's
up,
what you
1
mean.
down.
Yeah.
And in the strong wind, it's going like this.
Yeah.
2 steps, and then the strong wind.
You push you back.
Yes.
Right. So wind
But
conditions,
not
the main
one,
thing.
not 1, 3 or 5.
That's not good.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
like
Right.
this. Yes.
You're exerting so much energy there, you cannot get exhausted.
Yes.
Just halfway there.
Yeah. So
Makes
in the Elbrus was on the Elbrus slopes was very interesting situations with very light girls.
Okay.
Yeah, because so the girl is going in the strong wind, and so if she decided to do it like this, but not too much, maybe like a little bit.
Right. Just to
Yes.
stand straight and
Yes.
wow.
Really. But so the comic situations is when the small light girl pushed her ice axe in the
Right.
snow. Yes. Her ice axe in the snow, and
as an anchor?
she used it like an anchor.
Anchor, yeah.
Yes, but her body is
It's flying.
yeah, she's flying.
That's crazy. That's really
Yes,
crazy.
it's
And
really
that's like
interesting.
way up at the altitude.
Yes, of course,
right?
it's a high altitude.
Right.
But when the wind is strong, it can be a near the altitude like 4,000 and 500.
It can happen anywhere.
like this.
That's true.
Yes.
Makes sense. So wind conditions, the main thing to check when you're
Yes.
out there.
Yes. Wind
That's how you
conditions.
realize when you need to go forward and when you can go back.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So after then, of course, visibility. If we have a day with visibility and day without visibility, of course, I will prefer with visibility.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Cool. So those are the main key points to make a note here. And like lastly, before we conclude, I want to know, like, do you have any big future projects that you're working on? Since you're like, I know I keep saying that again and again, but you're just 21 and you have so much future ahead. And I know you're dreaming about Patagonia and other stuff. So what would be your greatest challenge that you actually want to pursue?
Oh, the greatest challenge. So, of course, I will go in step by step.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so about big projects, project, really big project of all life. It's of course to make mountains in Russia much more infrastructure. But it's a really
complicated thing?
No, it's not complicated. It's maybe now in Russia it's good. So we need to discuss it. Because a lot of people from Europe, yes, is going to the Russia because it's a wild mountains.
Okay.
Yeah, so
right, that's true.
Yeah, it's really wild.
Right.
So there is infrastructure only near Elbrus. If we will go in the maybe just two valleys, one valley, it's will not like this. It will be without Wi-Fi, without internet.
No proper camp setup, no water, nothing, right?
No, it will be river and tents.
Right, that's,
yes.
That's proper.
Yeah, so I'll talk about the west side of the Elbrus.
Oh, the west side.
Yeah, it's the west side.
Okay.
Yeah, so
makes sense. So that's your big dream, to make Russian wilderness more accessible for everyone.
Yeah, so it's maybe we will try to save it wild, but more people in mountains, of course, because mountains for soul, for body, it's very positive.
Totally agree with that.
It's very positive for the concentration.
Right.
Yes.
Right, totally. Consciousness. Absolutely, I totally agree with that.
Yes, and but the projects that we will do in the next year with Alexei Shustov, whom did the traverse. Yeah, we will work on the west side of the Elbrus and trek with around Elbrus.
Around Elbrus.
Yeah, it's very beautiful because you can see all different sides of Elbrus, and it's really different.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, from the south side you will see really high mountains. It's for example Uzbar or another like this. A lot of snow, a lot of stones. So from the west side it's a lot of snow, not too much rocks.
Okay.
It's really about snow.
Okay.
All the most part of snow of Elbrus, yes, it's on the west side. Yeah, on the west side.
Okay.
So the south or the north side, it's a really beautiful landscape to the hills, and a lot of volcano stones.
Right.
Yes,
I see that.
Yes, and the east side, it's a lot of working not geysers. It's gaze.
Natural
When
springs.
the natural springs of gaze.
Oh
yes.
yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
That would be really interesting. I hope you work on your project in the next few years, and I'll come back and do the traverse along
Yeah, it's really
with
interesting. It's really interesting. And the most interesting part that all tents and the most part of your luggage is going by car. So you went only with 7 kilograms.
Right, light pack.
Yeah, very light pack. A little bit also.
So that's what you actually mean by accessibility for everyone, so that they can come out and enjoy the wilderness and then become one with the nature, right?
Yes,
amazing.
And really different types of nature.
Yeah.
And the west side, it's really about wild, because you're sleeping in tent.
Right.
You are cooking by stove.
Right.
Yes.
Total backcountry experience.
Yes, and the east side, it's about wild nature too.
Right.
Yes,
right.
and now the wildest side, it's the east.
Okay.
It's the east.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, from the west there is a hut, and so base camp. On the west side, it's a hut.
Okay, I see that.
It's a hut.
Alright, cool. Alright, so I really hope that all your dreams come true eventually, and that you could be a professional full-time mountaineer and then work on a big project.
So
and
what
make
about your dreams?
Russia, like my dreams, will Well, I have a lot. We'll speak about that later. But
Okay.
I mean, it's more like I want to do the 7 summits and then
Okay.
go to the North Pole and South Pole, do the Adventure Grand Slam. These are like some things which I have to check off on my list. And I want to climb K2, which would be like the greatest mountaineering.
was it?
K2.
K2?
The mountain, the second
K2.
highest mountain in the world after Elbrus, right? So these are like a few goals that I have right now, and I have other projects as well. But since I want to make this interview more about you, so I'm really glad we did.
Okay.
And thank you so much for that,
Okay,
Konstantin.
thank you.
I really hope to be on the summit soon. And
Okay.
I really hope all your dreams come true here and you make Russian wilderness really accessible for everyone.
Okay.
And I'll come back, and then one of my projects would be is to do the traverse along with you.
Traverse.
Elbrus traverse.
Well, from the north side with 2 summits to the south side.
Exactly, yeah. That's the thing. All right, guys. Thank you so
Okay.
much. That's
And
Konstantin
so
here.
the next interview with you in the north hat.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Wow.